wrap it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A dominant victory, and they are moving out of round number one, taking out the Portland Trailblazers, a brand new addition to the association. We got a post-game show. As soon as we hear from the head coaches and some of the star players, we will bring you those interviews and those press conferences here on NBA TV. Mike Yam, Rudy Gay, Chris Haynes with you. It's been a minute for the San Antonio Spurs. First playoff series win since 2017. You used to rock that uniform. Give me the significance of what this is like for the franchise.
I mean, it's back. It's back to the old ways, the ways of Pop and R.C. Buford, the guys that were kind of the, people, the cornerstone of this franchise. So, it feels good to see them back where they used to be.
Chris, what about for you?
Well, Mike, I hear you, but I can't see you because Rudy's head is in the way. But I'll answer your question anyways.
He wouldn't know that unless you said it.
Yeah, I'll answer the question anyways.
You hear him, can't you?
I hear him, but it's good to make eye contact every once in a while. But when you look at what Wemby and what the San Antonio Spurs are doing, they are progressing in their trajectory. They are actually skipping steps in their trajectory. Thank you, Rudy. Yeah. I see. They're actually skipping steps in their trajectory to becoming a championship contending team. They believe that they can do it now when most people say that it takes a few years to go through the bumps and rigors, the ups and downs. They said, forget that. We want to go through it now. We want to go all the way, and we feel like we can go all the way right now.
And you've covered a whole lot of teams, including this Blazers squad, by the way. What's it like? Because you're talking about this evolution and being ahead of schedule. And I think every NBA fan that's seen San Antonio play this season understands exactly what you're describing, Chris. But when you see it firsthand in the postseason, what does this do as they await the winner of Denver and Minnesota?
Well, listen, they took care of business. I mean, you could listen. They probably would have swept the Portland Trailblazers had it not been for the Wemby. But right now they be able to get some rest, and a young team really doesn't need rest. This is a team that they're energetic and they're youthful. So, but it's only going to benefit this squad. But listen, man, what they're doing, the first playoff first playoff advancing win since 2017. I think it just speaks to where this team is headed. It speaks to what this team is now, and I think it's going to speak to the future because I think this team is going to be here for years and years to come.
Rudy, it's kind of crazy because Chris is talking about being ahead of schedule, and maybe they would have swept Portland, who, by the way, I think deserves a little bit of credit too in this series because even in some of these games, and I know this game was sort of dominant, like you can see there's like a drive in the squad to not give up. But Wemby, 17 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 blocks. One of those blocks was as emphatic a block that you're going to see in any NBA game. He looks like he's ready to try to dominate this postseason.
Well, I mean, this is what you play for. Yeah. And he's been the ultimate competitor this year. He wants it, you could tell. And like I said before, this is what you play for, and this is what you get ready for the whole season for. So, it's fun to watch. It's fun to see him lead this team. Like you said, Portland is a team that no one thought would be here. Yeah. So, I will. My hat's off to them. They've had a special season, and they get Dame back next year. So, who knows where they'll be next?
Something to build off of for sure.
Yeah. We're talking about, once again, this young squad. I know Cuz is, the sixth man of the year. I know you guys were texting here. I think there's almost an advantage from like a youth movement standpoint of like not really caring, and maybe even not even knowing what's supposed to happen. They're just going out here. Have you seen enough? We'll combine regular season and a short series, right? It's one playoff series to think that this team has the makings of getting to an NBA championship and winning it.
I mean, the days of slowing the game down and doing those things. I mean, there's still times where it will be like that, but I think now today's game is patterned after the younger play and being able to play up and down, being able to get to the basket. And also having Wemby being able to protect the rim. So I think they're a perfect team to compete for a championship. So I wouldn't worry about it as much as their how old they are, or how much what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, experience, baby.
There you go. Experience they have. I think it's more about their drive and their will, and they have that. So I think that's more of what it is.
Yeah, couldn't help but
notice. Sorry, it's late, man.
I understand, brother.
Yeah.
It's a team here. He filled
Thanks,
in.
man.
In
no, I feel like That was teamwork.
That was.
If I didn't think it was a team, now I know it's a team.
By the way, speaking of the young team, couldn't help but notice but De'Aaron Fox leading the way. We'll talk about Fox and show you exactly how it all played down. But yeah, it was that veteran who actually led the San Antonio Spurs in scoring. As far as the highlight is concerned, there we go. What was the response because via text?
Thanks.
Did you just send congrats and then you just gave it the one word?
Yeah.
One word back?
He's busy.
Yeah, he was. Not to mention he's probably got a whole lot of those text messages. Wemby just with the flush.
Why does he jump?
Did he jump?
There was one moment where it would almost look like his head was going through the rim.
Yeah.
It's just wild. Champagne there with the bucket. Midway through the first. Got a little bit of a lead check there for Champagne. Got it. 19 points for him. Dude hit 5 threes in this game. 5 of 7 from distance. Castle. Spurs off 11. Oh, the Admiral. You know, on the Knicks highlight, we were showing all the Knick legends.
Yeah.
Good to see. Ooh, Robinson.
Yeah, San Antonio has legends as well.
They definitely do. Great tradition. Dynasty there.
Oh, that's a move.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's nice.
Don't show him everything, cuz.
Mixtape stuff going on right there. About a minute later, back the other way. Champagne pushing that lead. 22 off of the buckets.
San Antonio was fun to watch.
Yes, they are.
There's just these runs that they have.
This is
to
crazy.
pour it on.
Come on.
This is crazy.
It is. It's part of an 18-2 run. It's one thing on the offensive side because you know what Wemby can do, and there's so many pieces. But with that defensively,
Hey, Dad.
that might be the difference here.
Acting like he's Wembanyama out there.
That's a good point.
It's contagious, see? Everybody block shot. You get a block shot. You get a block shot.
No.
Watch
Blazers
this,
are probably
watch
Wemby.
this.
Yeah.
This ain't.
It's like child.
That's
One of them.
There's one of them. There's
One
one
of
more. There's one more vicious one coming up we should see later down the road.
Coming.
Good ball movement.
Oh,
Trying to
Ben.
attack the glass.
Look at this.
Body control.
Yeah.
7'5" player. That kind of body control.
San Antonio shot 55% from the floor in this game.
This be it?
No, this not. It was Denny. It was in Denny's. So this is where they cut the lead to 9 right here.
Yeah.
You're thinking, all right, maybe there's a chance for Portland trying to make this thing interesting. We're watching in the green room they're just going to start pulling away. The runs were significant, but the Blazers, give them credit, man. Trying to hang around.
Hey.
No one told them they were supposed to
Reward the big man.
put the run here.
Run the floor. Young kids, young big men around the world, run the floor.
Here it is, Rudy. I believe this is it, Rudy. I believe this is it.
Oh, yeah.
No. Spike that ball. You playing volleyball or basketball here?
I don't know. It surprises Dad.
It's like, yeah, that's nasty, man. Dude's been doing that for a long time.
Just unfair.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
You know the worst part is because we're showing you these blocks from Wemby. 6 of them in the game that Rudy made reference to, but even just with Vassell getting one. If you're the Blazers, it's not even Wemby in the paint, and other guys that are coming up with defensive stops.
Yeah. Pop's impressed with that one. Yeah, this is. We've never seen anything like this.
No.
We never have. There's a couple players in my lifetime, guys. When they came into the league, I was like, never seen LeBron,
No.
Wemby. That's probably the only 2. Anybody you think of, Rudy?
Good question. No.
Okay, yeah.
Because the crazy thing was LeBron was the train and the height, and then to live up to that, it's bonkers what that dude has been able to accomplish. De'Aaron Fox, I made reference to him before, leading a balanced attack here. 6 players in double figures for the Spurs, including 5 of them scoring at least 15 points. The Blazers struggle from the floor, 35% from the field, just 23% from 3. After the game, got an opportunity to hear from a couple of the Spurs.
Help is on the way, Blazers.
I'm here with Victor Wembanyama, De'Aaron Fox, and a number of the different Spurs here. Victor, this is your first playoff series win with this group. What did you learn about yourselves?
We learned that we can overcome difficulties mid-game on the fly like that. And obviously with the regular season, we know how to prepare a game, so it's two great qualities.
De'Aaron, Mitch Johnson told us about all the conversations you and him had during the season about your role and impact on this team. How would you describe that?
I mean, just try to use my gravity. You know, when I have the ball, when I don't have the ball. If I can get an open shot or get a teammate open shot, that's what I try to do.
Now, how would you describe the impact this man has and the radius and gravity he has on defense?
It's like no one else. I mean, between probably him and Steph, like, those are the only guys that you see that have the type of gravity that they have. And it's amazing to play with, but with Steph, you can't just throw the ball to the moon.
Now, again, Victor, with De'Aaron and his ability to finish games for you guys, particularly in the last two games, how would you describe his contributions?
He knows how to step up in the right moments, for sure. And he knows how to share with teammates, so he's just versatile.
All right, what are the plans now for the next couple of days?
I don't know, watching every game, watching other games.
Well, have fun doing that. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Dave.
All right, so you can see all smiles from a San Antonio perspective. Biggest takeaway from the series, actually, we'll table that for a second. Keldon Johnson, by the way, just heading to the podium. So, excuse me, Mitch Johnson, the other Johnson, now addressing the media. We'll get you back to San Antonio for this one.
If you just take that on face value, that's a job well done.